Welcome to Soul Power Yoga at Home. So every day we get the joy of meeting new students who are brand new to yoga as they come through our doors for their first yoga class. And we decided to share what a new student can expect when they come to class, because it's a common fear that we always see when you come to class is not knowing what the poses will be, what the terminology might be, and we want you to feel comfortable and empowered in going to class and feeling good about yourself. So in any Vinyasa-based or any flow-based class, you will move through a sun salutation. Base sun salutation A is what we're going to walk through in this video today, and we're going to modify it for what we would expect beginners to do when they come through to our studio, and kind of giving you a place to start from. From there you can always add the levels up, but we're going to go through the sun salutation so you know the terms, you know the poses, you know how to modify, so you can get into class, get onto your mat, and feel good about yourself. Sun salutation always starts standing, so you'll be at the top of your mat. Your feet will press together. Some people, if your hips are a little tight, place a little gap between your feet. Not too wide, maybe about an inch or half an inch between your feet. But always make sure your toes and heels are squared off. When the toes pigeon toe out wide, it's a turn of your hips. And your lower back then is no longer going to get stretched because you're going to pop the tailbone out. When the feet draw in together, it's bringing your body to attention. Your tailbone will tuck under, your belly will pull in, you'll have more control of the abdominal wall. Sun salutation starts in attention pose. So the arms are extended at your sides, the shoulders are broad, and you're bringing to attention your body, your breath, and your awareness into this moment, into this practice. With the next breath, you'll inhale, let the arms reach overhead. And when they lift, just be careful that the shoulders aren't going up with the ears too, right? You want to drop the tension, not take it with you. So the shoulder blades are retracted, the arms are reaching, and back bends are great motions. They're going to open up the entire spine. It's not about trying to fold in half. We're not doing like a Cirque du Soleil full back bend, but just a small lift up and back to invigorate the spine. Be careful you're not dropping the head back, right? If it's straining the neck and you can't breathe comfortably, you're not getting circulation to the rest of the body. So the head and the arms stay together. Exhale, when you fold, let your knees bend when you first start. It'll take the pressure off the hips. Fold in as far as you can, thinking brow pressing towards the shins. Inhale, hands palms are light at the sides of the feet. Lift your chest out halfway, 45-degree lift, bringing the chest forward, preparing you for plank pose. The palms are going to press down flat, and we'll step back to Dandasana or high plank position. Right leg, and then gently your left leg will travel back. Feet will press at hip distance, and for our beginners, we always have them lower down to their knees. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, all 10 fingers are spread wide, tailbones tucked under, bellies engaged, and as we travel through low plank, modified here, we're going to try to come down with as much resistance as we can. So as we exhale, the elbows begin to bend towards the hips, and we lower down with full control of the hips, chest, chin. Hello, froggy. Inhale, breath. We're going to slowly raise the spine through cobra. Shoulder blades are pressing down the spine. Maybe when our back is just still warming up, our elbows might be a bit more bent, baby cobra variation. And as we start loosening in the spine, you'll fully extend the arms, but make sure the shoulders, again, aren't crunched up by the ears. We're going to rewind back to plank, because one common pitfall we always see with plank with beginners is that they'll start off with the elbows bent. Be careful your elbows are not going wide, right? It's not a traditional push-up. Low plank yoga, chaturanga dandasanas are bringing the elbows in towards the hips. You start lowering down, and sometimes beginners will get the hips down and they kind of wave down. You want to lower down with as much resistance. It's going to tone the arms, core, and really work your back and spine strength. Inhaling back through your cobra, extending through the arms as you get fuller in the spine, and then gently travel back to down dog. If it gives you more support when you first start, travel through the knees, curl the toes, relift the hips. In down dog, your feet are at hip distance apart, hands are at shoulder distance apart, all 10 fingers wide, and if it starts feeling like a strain to hold, always come back to tabletop. From your downward facing dog, you're going to look to the center of the hands, step or walk forward. So if it feels like too much pressure to step all the way to the top of the mat on your hip, Then go ahead, toe heel your foot till it comes to the top of the mat. Inhale, relift your spine halfway. Exhale, fold back into your legs. Hips, you're trying to keep over the heels. And as you inhale, keep that weight forward. Contract your inner thighs. Pull the belly and scoop the tailbone under the palms meet. Exhale, the arms draw by your side. That whole round is what we call sun salutation A. And now you're empowered and educated to start your sun salutation and take your practice not only home, but off to your mat.